Is this a Spotify present? What's happening? If something is alive in there, I swear to God, Annie. The guy that I'm dating's never seen Footloose. Is that a deal breaker?
No.
Okay.
Just means he's straight. But finally a straight man.
First one I've dated. I do need to find a gear where I don't like have to be good at something. I can just like suck at something. I did it with bowling recently and
mothering. That'll be a good one. Try with that. Ooh, cute. Oh no, the battery's dying already. Hi guys, welcome to Anniewood episode 70, baby. Oh, we have a special episode with the most beautiful new mother. I was going to say young mother, but we know she's geriatric. My girl, Whitney Cummings. Ooh, I love her so much. My soul sister, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. We go to her studio. So it's Anniewood. What did you call it? On location, baby. It's lipstick. I spit. I was excited about Whitney. Anyway, we're so excited, guys. We love our Whitney. We love our girl. It's a very fun episode of Anniewood on location. Maybe that's a little breast milk on my lip. There's a little hint of things to come. There's crazy, there's screams, there's surprises, there's liquids being licked and touched, and it's a wild ride. Also, I hope you watched Whitney's episode with me yesterday because we're psychotic and don't know how to space things out. But it was really fun. I'm so excited. And thanks for all of you that are here to enjoy the upgrading, evolving, expanding Anniewood. Todd, don't laugh. You can see me on the road. I'm so excited. I'm wearing my New Mexico shirt right now. Okay. I'm going to be in Albuquerque this very weekend. I can't wait. I'm probably on an airplane as this episode is airing. I'm going to be at Quizada's Comedy Club Friday and Saturday, so come see me. Then the next Anniewood and Friends is at the Comedy Store March 19th. Also, you're going to want to get your tickets to the Anniewood and Friends in April because I have a special guest that's going to blow your goddamn mind. Also, we have Washington, D.C. Comedy Loft, which is such a cute club. I love it so much there. March 22nd and 23rd. Also in April, we just added, I'm going to be in the Spokane, at the Spokane Comedy Club in Washington, April 18th. I can't read this, sorry. 18th to 20th. I can't believe they would put me in there for that many days. Let's just say Friday and Saturday, because if there's 3 days, someone's getting fired. Then we moved Fort Worth to April 26th and 27th. We got another Comedy Store, Anniewood and Friends. Later on, go to the April one. I don't know what the date is because it's not on my... The same person that has messed up this thing is in trouble, okay? I don't know the exact date for the April one, but look it up. It should be on their website or someone's freaking website because that's a huge one. And if they haven't put the tickets out yet, I'm going to be so mad. But also for the Netflix is a Joke, May 9th at the Comedy Store. I'm going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, June 20th and 29th. Naples, Florida, October 10th. And we're adding Toronto and a lot of other dates coming up. RIP Just for Laughs, LOL. If you guys saw me, there was the last Just for Laughs ever in Vancouver. But go to annielederman.com/shows. And I apologize for all of the mistakes that these people have put in there. And I swear to God, if they think I'm doing 3 nights, they've lost their minds. But get your tickets and please enjoy my beautiful Whitney Cummings, my gorgeous, gorgeous angel. You're going to see screams. It's a shocking episode. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Anniewood.
Okay, welcome to Anniewood. This may look familiar to you guys. You may have seen a Good For You episode yesterday that came out.
Of us.
Whitney and I did not plan this. We did not plan this well. But this is...
Well, Annie was just on my podcast. And as you guys know, my podcast, the whole like idea of it is that I bring guests on, I make them drive like 2.5 hours and I don't let them speak. So what's your podcast about?
Well, I thought that was funny because I thought what you were gonna say that there was like a plan of your podcast, and I was gonna be like, it's not executed. There's no plan. It's absolute chaos every time.
The plan is make sure the other person doesn't get a word in edgewise.
No, but I have a similar vibe on mine, but mine, I make people come to Venice. And it's a much smaller place. So it's not as like you're like, do you want to come to the backyard? Do you want to go swimming in the pool?
I will fly us both to Venice, Italy to do your podcast before I will drive to Venice, California and do it.
I almost got you today. So I wanna talk about, we had a little miscommunication.
You
had epic.
You had a miscommunication.
Well, you were with me while I had it.
That's right.
You were with me while I had it.
That's right.
So I said.
So Annie and I's entire relationship consists of us trying to schedule podcasts.
And also it consists of Whitney like being very clear in her communication and me completely missing it. And I would say
I don't know. I think you were between your like self-tanning appointment. You still had an ayahuasca hangover. You were headed to your breath work. I know you're very overwhelmed
breath
these
work and
days.
spray tans. We like to do the spray tan first.
But you know you shouldn't inhale spray tan. You're doing your breath work too
that's
deeply.
Why I was holding my breath for the spray tan, and then I had to do breath work to get it back, kick back. And so yes, we were supposed to do this yesterday, but I had a breath work engagement.
By the way, you know your friend is like doesn't love you that much when they're like, I can't hang out with you. I have to breathe.
No. I love you so much that I was like, she'll like me after the breath work more than before. It was very good.
Do you get a little high on the breath work?
It's so amazing. So I've done breath work with a bunch of different people, but so I have my girl Sophia. I'll like link her somewhere here. And then she's very like sweet and soft, and she does this like really beautiful breath work. And then at the end she sings. She has this like angelic voice, and it's like so gorgeous.
I would literally rather put a bullet in my pussy than have someone sing in front of me alone.
Okay, listen, but you would like this other woman who's like, she's more your style. So Rebecca Korodecki, that's who I went to yesterday. She's like this like badass, like she's 60. She's like this hot lesbian. She looks so much younger than 60. She's so hot. She used to be a personal
every breath
trainer.
is almost her last. So she's always like deep breathing.
We're so close. We're so close.
She's like,
I'm always like qualifying. I'm not being ageist. I know it's coming for us all. But she is like, she used to be a personal trainer. So she's like, breathe. You would like her. But I
can't wait to meet someone in LA that wasn't once a personal trainer.
Personal trainer, life coach, and breathwork. Everyone's always done the trifecta.
But the
singing,
she's great. I can't. This was my problem with ayahuasca is that the homeboy that ran it started singing. I went to Melissa Etheridge's wedding. I'm going to say it. Big fan of Melissa Etheridge. Love Come to My Window. Can't like.
Did they get married in a windowsill?
I think they got in an insane asylum. So it was at like a small place in like Santa Barbara-ish, and Melissa Etheridge, like #1 fan. Dude, her Christmas song, "The War Is Over," like I have on repeat. You came to my Christmas party. I play it over and over again. At the wedding, she sang a song a cappella to her now wife. I was in the front row. When I tell you, I was staring, Huberman 101. I was staring into, my head was up. I was so uncomfortable. I was sweating.
Whitney, ma'am. Acapella is really it's a hell zone for me.
But is that the idea that like, okay, this is breath work. I'm going to stress you out as much as possible? No, but
you're already in a place, so it doesn't affect you because you're already, she's manipulated you into going into it, but no, she's the best.
And then it's her song, How Do I Breathe With No Air? What's the song?
She just sings like an angelic note.
Help. I have done it.
Keep going. Keep going. We're going to get one. But anyway, I want to apologize. If you did watch yesterday's episode of Good For You Guys, I did launch
It's called Good For You.
I said Good For You, did I not?
I like the idea that it's good for you guys.
Good for you guys. Good for you guys that you're here.
Do you think my podcast is good for you, or like some people think it's like sarcastic?
Of course it's sarcastic.
Okay.
It wasn't sarcastic.
I mean, it's a Rorschach test.
It's good for you? It's not good for you. For who? You? It's good for you. It's not good for anyone else. Who's it good for?
It's good for Blue Chew, promo code Whitney.
Oh, that Blue Chew. But I feel like you did ask me the question, but I feel like I should have gotten consent from the audience before I launched into an ayahuasca story.
We're comedians. We don't get consent.
We've got to stop these ayahuasca stories. And I'm so guilty of it. And I tell like the same story. And it's so bad.
And by the way, this is the reason the ayahuasca stories have to stop. They've more because it's worked too well on you, and you're like in this place where like, I don't feel the need to prove to anyone how much it's made me grow, and like you've become too healed and you're not insecure enough to try to make the story interesting and funny.
It's so bad.
So it's bombing. But
I have some jokes, but then I don't even want to get to the jokes because I'm like, they've heard me tell it on another thing, so I don't want to like do the joke.
Everyone's
over.
on drugs. No one remembers anything.
They all remember. I go, my father was inside me in the good way, not the bad way. You're like, that's the joke.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does
No.
being hurt you?
But by the way,
bleep it.
by the way, that did happen with me also.
No, you told me when we first started talking about ayahuasca, you were like, it had no impact on me. And you were like, well, what did you feel? And I told you my profound experience. And you're like, that's exactly what I felt.
Well, what happened?
Which is so funny. You're like, you had that trash experience too? That garbage.
No, I did have.
Sorry, I wasn't galloping on a horse or something.
The one main thing that happened was my dad used to say shit that drove me nuts. Like he used to have these like very specific things he would say. He would say, everyone's a liar, a thief, or a worm. That was like his big philosophy on life.
Helpful.
Like something bad would happen. He'd be like, liars, thieves, and worms. And sometimes whores. He'd be like, liars, thieves, worms, and whores. There is like a tetanus nail right under here.
No, we are shoved into Whitney's. We're squished into Whitney's thing because Todd brought one camera.
We're in a WeWork. I mean,
Listen,
this is a
we
nightmare.
are in a WeWork.
Oh my God. This is like, I literally just got hepatitis A, B, and C.
Well, you already have it from all of the puncture wounds from your animals, so don't worry about it. Whitney's only bleeding always.
I did get rabies and I beat it. And so
Your dad would say shit.
I did the ayahuasca. I like cried about my dad. It takes a lot to get me to cry. Like I have to like go to Topanga and pay some guy $7,000.
Is this going to make you cry?
To do drugs. And come on, Mona, good girl.
I play the cutest
Mona
girl.
wants to sit with the queen always.
Oh, the cutest girl.
And so after I did it, I cried, saw my dad, Like a couple days later, something happened. I was like, goddamn liars, thieves, and worms. It was like
He came into you.
I had like integrated him or something. I mean, it made me a worse person.
Yeah, I'm like,
but
and that's when you finally had room for me in your life. Yeah, but I just feel like, I feel kind of like complete with ayahuasca right now.
So hard boundary, no more ayahuasca talk.
But we did just talk about it. But I do feel done. I feel done for a while.
It's like
I feel done.
Yeah. I don't.
Unless you want to do it with me.
Here, I would love to do ayahuasca again. I would like a do-over.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing, the first time I do something, I'm just making fun of it in my head.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, now let me do it for real. I can't help it.
But whatever. Also, who cares?
I mean, I think your audience, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's our job to pretend to care about things. I mean,
I did want to talk about our miscommunication.
We did, by the way, Annie, you're the only person that before we podcast, I'm like, let's save it. And it's not something dumb.
Well, you'll be like, I'm brain dead. I'm like, Whitney, it'll be fucking fine. Relax.
I feel like I'm so brain dead. Okay.
No, you were already, your brain was hyperactive before and now you're just regular.
Okay, thank you.
But also, I don't even think you are that.
Let's get to how you just melted down at me today.
So I had to cancel yesterday because of breath work. And then I was like, Todd had to work. So I'm like, we can do it at 7. It's fine. Are you pulling it up?
Annie?
I go, we can do it during the day if you want to come to us just because Todd can't leave, right? Because he's working.
I know more about Todd's schedule than I know about
but I'm like, but we can come to you at 7.
Okay.
At 7 and we'll get there at 7:30,
I have
which
this
was also a lie.
breath work thing, 3 to 4:30. I'll hit you up after. Is it cool if we shoot later today?
But I'm in breath work when you sent that to me.
Okay. That explains the heart emoji, the smiley heart emoji.
I'm in breath work.
Okay.
I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah. You wrote, we can come and shoot and then
I was
hot
in a
tub.
yurt.
Yeah.
I was in a yurt.
Okay.
I was in a yurt. Okay. You invited me to hot tub. I didn't invite myself. Don't do that, bitch.
I hate when you fucking...
Don't do that, bitch. But like, I'm just like, and we'll hot tub. She's like trying to not hang out with me. And I'm like, I'll stay for a really long time. Now, okay. So then today I'm like, hey, we're going to come at 7 or whatever. And I go, I want to drink your breast milk. And then
I wrote, I may be out.
Okay. But I heard I may be out like and about tonight. And I go,
by the way, also know me less, bitch.
But no, that's why I was shocked. I was shocked.
Where would I be?
I don't know, at the Comedy Store or something. I've seen you out, by the way. I don't know if you're trying to play this. I've never left my baby shit. Bitch, I've seen you out a lot.
Hold on. I have a custody battle. Like, easy, Annie. I'm always home. I never leave the house.
The blurry face and all the pictures of the Comedy Store that Van Corona puts up is her. There's just one pixelated face with like a really nice juicy ass. Big fake tits.
Big milky natches.
Are we pretending they're natural, by the way? I'm like,
let me
what are we
tell
doing
you
today? Are we
something
being
about
a liar
Annie
or are we
Lederman.
being the truth?
This is why we love Annie so much. Annie is the ultimate caller outer. She cannot let shit slide. It is a form of Tourette's.
And no, I think it's
I
Asperger's.
just did it. I just said Milky Natchez just to see if you go buy it, and you went.
I'm like, what are we doing? If we're gonna be telling this grand lie, you have to tell me ahead of time.
So here is the thing about Annie. This bitch is never going to say something that isn't true.
That's right.
Which is part of the reason it is scary sometimes to hang out with her, because you better know who the fuck you are if you're gonna hang out with Annie.
We try to hang out when we're doing it on camera and not on live streams so that we can edit things out.
Oh no, this live stream, we did a live stream on my podcast. That shit went sideways a couple times. I had to cut some things out.
I had to remind you we were friends with someone you were talking shit on. And I'm not friends, but
Ellen?
I met them through you.
Oh.
No, the guy that's dating
Thunder.
She's talking, I'm like, I met him through you. He's your friend.
Thunder. If you are going to be my friend and that's your song, you're going to have to be okay with me making fun of it. I'm sorry.
No, he's got to know. Are they from Down Under? Are they Australian?
About them.
They're Mormons?
Thunder.
Todd knows weird things. Okay, so we brought a surprise for you.
Okay, but wait, we're not finishing your meltdown.
Okay. So I was trying to be like not too needy, but I was very needy.
Annie thinks I'm
that
bailing
she might
on
go
her.
Out, and I'm like,
what is this? Bitch. They're from Las Vegas?
Thank you.
Mormons from Las Vegas.
That
doesn't add up.
There's a male sex doll in the room that's giving us.
None of it adds up.
Okay, so she goes,
Whitney.
She goes, your name is Whitney.
I said I might be out.
Yes. Okay, wait. I might be out. And then
Your fans are fine with just this.
Well, we'll edit it.
You'll edit. You'll type.
I bang the editor.
Okay. I bang the editor.
She goes, I may be out, but we can try. And I go, can you come here? And in her head, she's like, is this bitch crazy? I have a child. We've already agreed on her. Because I'm like, well, then can you just come here then? And I go, we have to record today. I'm going to skip that part. I go, we have to record today.
Post the receipts,
I don't have anyone else booked. And then she goes, oh, God, I'm sorry. I have another pod. And I'm going, okay, bitch. I go, but we planned around this, and I'm being so annoying, and I'm so sorry. And she's like, but my nurse has three. Okay, all this stuff.
No, here's the bigger thing about this is that your texts weren't that bad, which makes me wonder, what was she doing?
I was on the phone with Bonnie McFarlane. She was like, you're fine. She's like, it's fine.
What do you mean?
I was on the phone with Bonnie McFarlane. She was like, it's fine. Everything works out.
No, I was saying your texts weren't that histrionic to me, but you must have been freaking. And then
I was just like, what are we going to do? And whatever. No, I think the funniest part is just that I completely misunderstood what you were saying.
I'm going to look at your Oura Ring statistics at the time I sent that.
Well, I'm just like, I got to get a fucking episode out. And we have a really fun one planned, but it's not like going to be for everyone tomorrow. So it's like, we can't. But anyway, I go, oh my God, I must have gotten your mom brain because you meant your breast milk. She goes, yes, breast milk. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And they're like, I would never bail on you.
Day of.
And I was like, I know. That's why I was like surprised. But anyway, I'm a psycho and my bad. I misread that and was like, that's how bad I wanted you on the show.
I love you.
That I was worried.
Who's been your favorite guest so far?
On the show?
Mm-hmm.
I like Dr. Drew when he's on. Sosie Bacon. All of our guests have been the best. Ed Bassmaster, who does all of the like pranks and stuff, was really fun. We pranked Todd's parents and basically made them think that we were dead. I mean, it was so mean. It's one of the meanest things
Can
I've
I
ever
just
done.
throw something at you? Because you brought up Sosie Bacon. The guy that I'm dating's never seen Footloose. Is that a deal breaker?
No.
Okay.
Just means he's straight. But finally a straight man.
First one I've dated.
We know there have been some gay ones. We know there's some confirmed gays, okay? Instead of confirmed kills, confirmed gays.
Yeah, men usually date me to try to figure out how to be a female comedian.
But I wanted to, something that we talked about yesterday on your podcast was about how you're like, don't you have a closet with all the different personalities you've tried on? And I was like, I don't know if you edited that out, but I was like, no, Whitney, I don't have that. But I was thinking about, I actually never realized that you're so good at knowing Hollywood is a game.
Okay.
Like you came in knowing this ahead of time. I had no clue. I was like, oh, it's just this honest place and you just work hard and you show your talent. I mean, it's like insane.
What?
I literally did not. I thought the casting couch was like a joke. I don't know. I just had no clue until I read that guy's book on the war. What is it? The
War of Art?
No, the guy that you had on, that's your friend.
Robert Greene.
His book. And I was like, oh my God.
Which one? The 48 Laws of Power?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like doing Runyon and listening to it like, oh my God.
48 Laws of Power. First law of power. Don't hike Runyon. Love Art of Seduction, 48 Laws of Power. I don't know. Like, it's
you were
weird.
like, I can't seduce you. I remember that episode. I can't seduce you.
Oh, I said that to Robert Greene?
Yes. I like when you just bring guys on and just be like, hi, sir. I'm like, oh my God, Whitney. By the way, if you've seen this man, you would feel nothing.
I do think, yeah. I'm trying to remember.
Whitney, this would be a wild coupling.
Me and Robert Greene?
Yeah. He like had a stroke. I was like,
and I was like, mommy.
You were like,
I have all the like
you're
medical.
Like,
I have all the like the medical beds for this. Like I know what to do. Which, by the way, feel free to cut this out. Obviously, you bang the editor. But one of my favorite things about your relationship with Todd is about when you told me that you guys fuck on the
hospital bed. Cut out the middleman. I just scooch my ass up. It's so easy. Nobody gets like a crick in their back. But sometimes I roll back. That's the problem. You have to like, he has to hold me down because I will flip all the way backwards.
Why do you have a hospital bed in your house?
I thought it would be a good idea to
like to fuck on.
No. I had it because I was like, oh, sometimes I get GERD.
Todd got it for you because he's like, I'm dating an older lady. You're going to need this soon.
It's to save him. We need his young back. We need Todd's youth. It's all we have left in this household.
Do you guys, I recently got a marketed an ad. I don't know what this means about me for sex furniture. Do you guys have any of that?
No, we have no sex furniture. I feel like
you're reptile people, so it didn't seem like a jump.
It's not like a big enough. We have like a 2.5 bedroom. I feel like it's not big enough, like where every guest would have to like be confronted with the sex furniture. Like there's not like a room that you're not going to see. You know,
isn't there? I mean, if you throw it in with the reptiles, I feel like they'll do a quick gander and get out of there.
Believe it or not, people want to see the reptiles. I know it's shocking.
So when is it hoarding? Because also there are laws.
You want to keep getting them. You want
I just
to keep
do want you. There are.
Why are you going to shut down our fucking thing, bitch?
I'm doing an intervention.
Oh my God! I don't want to hear it.
No. I'm just saying.
Whitney notoriously has shut down several farms and dog shelters.
Yes, that's true.
That save dogs, but they do
fake sanctuaries that are scams.
But also there were some dog rescues where they would rescue some dogs and then body slam some others.
yeah. They're
well, they were the butchest lesbians I've ever seen. And they were
barks and
basically,
bitches thing. Oh yeah, they were abusing dogs. A lot of these people just like hoard animals.
What do you think the working title was before Dogs and Dicks?
Dogs and Dicks. Cats and cunts. I don't know. I do not know.
Cats and Christians don't like us.
But there are, like I one time, I think it was a owl that someone rescued and I posted it and animal control showed up at my house and they're like, you're not allowed to have this. And
if anyone was allowed to have an owl, it would be you. It would be you.
And it's what I
when they came in, you go, who?
The guy that I'm dating, anytime like a bird flies by or like a crow lands near us and I'm like, oh, hey bird. He's like, it's not your dad.
We'd know if it was calling her a whore. What were the other ones? A liar, a worm, and a whore.
Liars, thieves, and whores.
Well, maybe if you saw a worm. Wait, did he say worm?
Liars, thieves, and worms, and then sometimes
every
whores.
worm is your father.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sad if the thing you saw, they were like, it's like every time I see like a moldy bagel, that's my father. You just give him like a bad one.
But yeah, I do think there are laws. You can only have 4 dogs. I did learn this the hard way. Unless...
And everyone knew how many you had because of the hospital videos.
Unless, I mean, I do. Where did we draw the line in terms of our content?
A show. I don't think I
called Survivor. It's just about Whitney and her dogs.
No, I wanted to do ER, but it was you instead of the recurring. It being like instead of having the recurring or the guest appearances be the patient, it would just be a different emergency room, but always you.
Sorry, I'm just got distracted by the guy that I'm dating, noticing all the paintings of me around his head.
Well, at least they're not on camera.
I watched him just go.
Also, you look ugly in all of them. These people are animals and they're mean. They made like ugly ass pictures of her.
That's the thing. I love it when I hate saying fans. It's so embarrassing, but like paint pictures of you and
they're so untalented. And you go, this is what I look like.
Or no, they're very talented and they're just the way that they see you. It's just like, is that like, I don't, is that
I like
Steve
a good
Buscemi?
caricature though.
That's
I do
me?
like a caricature and they give me like a hunchback and I'm like, it is funny, but it hurts, but it is funny.
Yeah. I'm like, thanks for the portrait of my horse. They're like, that's,
Oh yeah, there's no horse in this bitch. You were saying that it's hard to be a brunette on your podcast. And I didn't call you out on it and I must come back.
Let's go.
Dye it blonde, you dumb bitch.
I did dye it blonde.
No, you dyed it blue and red.
know.
You dyed it pink and red at the same time, which was a nightmare.
I had it. Here's the thing about me being blonde is that when I'm blonde,
it's too easy. Life's too easy.
Well, by the way, the way that y'all walk through life, when I dyed my hair blonde, I was agog. I was in shock at how differently I was treated. Like when you're blonde, dude, no. The baristas they draw hearts on your cup. Okay. When I was blonde,
I always think that maybe it's a ball sack that they did the reaction. Oh, were you upset that you got interrupted? Were you upset?
No. I got on a flight blonde one time. The pilot invited me into the cockpit for a tour.
You're famous.
No, but it was the one time I was blonde. Like it is the way that blondes go through life. It is very different than being brunette. Like
then dye it?
I can't. I don't look good blonde. I look like
well, obviously, or the pilot's trying to bang you. Everyone's trying to fuck you.
Yeah,
maybe you're wrong.
It's not.
Maybe you need the protection of being brunette.
I'm trying to think. I was blonde in a movie, the Machine Gun Kelly movie. I was blonde, and it makes me look like I have leprosy or what's it, scurvy? What's the thing?
Were you like a teacher in that? What were you, a therapist?
Yeah, I get cast to play a teacher all the time. That's the go-to. Who's the person that knows all the facts and loves being around kids? Straight off for Whitney Cummings.
Well, if you take the kids out of it, you do like knowing all the facts. I've never met someone thirstier for their brain to be acknowledged, but you are smart.
I teach at QAnon University.
She literally made a movie called The Female Brain, so you would pay attention to her brain and how much she knows about the brain.
Back when people believed in gender, it was pretty popular.
I know,
it's
that's
still
really...
on planes. If you want to watch it, you have to fly Delta to Argentina.
That was you and Neil Brennan?
Yes.
So he represents the men and you represent the women. And then on the Chappelle, he represents the whites.
It was actually kind of an amazing cast. It was Blake Griffin, who was hilarious, Cecily Strong, Sofia Vergara, Dion Cole. I'm forgetting some people. Chris D'Elia, we had to cut it out. But
Tig Notaro came in.
I can't remember the rest of it.
Okay, well, let me look at my list. Oh my God. Crunch it up over there.
What is that? Oh, oh my God.
There it is.
Oh, thank you. James Marsden and Lucy Punch. That was actually really helpful.
I like Lucy Punch's the
Thanks,
blonde
Rob.
chick. Okay. I brought a present for you.
Uh-oh. What was the other thing that we were... I love that, by the way, Annie is the sweetest. She's falling off the chair because my dog has taken up the entire chair. It is so sweet. Hey, Rob, get it together. Rob Kardashian, which, by the way, someone really did try to set me up with Rob Kardashian recently, is a dead serious text.
All right.
Is this a Spotify present? What's happening? If something is alive in there, I swear to God, Annie, you know, I almost lost an ear and I almost lost 2 fingers. Okay, I will literally sleep with a pit bull.
I'm gonna hold this over here.
Hold on. Okay, you know my face is so shiny, it's gonna see me and be like, "Mama, like what is it?"
I'm his mother.
Okay, but these things don't have feelings. So just Annie, I swear to fucking God, you need to slow down. Okay, I need you to slow down with whatever the fuck is it.
She's correct.
Okay, what? Look in there. What is it? What is it? Is it so fucked? Okay, I need you to slow down. I need you to sit the fuck down. You're in my house, okay? You're in my house. I need you to sit down. So last night we were watching a documentary where Michael Jackson had like a snake and
was he licking its butthole?
I had a dream about snakes just this last night.
And what happened with the snakes?
I don't...
Are you afraid of snakes?
I'm not afraid of snakes. I just, I need a minute. I am having a little bit of a...
Todd, take the snake.
Okay. Let's just slow
He's
down.
a good snake to get through your fears.
By the way, this does look like the snake from the Britney Spears
Yes.
toxic
I'm
video.
doing this. I'm a pick me girl. I'm trying to be impressive.
Okay, I just feel like it's your mom. It's you're
I'm
his
gonna go to
mom.
him. Yeah.
No. But we're not gonna. We're just gonna leave it. It matches your hair. Like it looks like it's
I'm
part of
gonna hold
your
him.
body. Yeah. But
Do you want me to leave him in the box?
I would have closed the top of the box. But let's just slow down. Okay,
He's
so
cute.
here's the
You
thing.
would love him.
I actually really love.
He's such a good boy.
I'm into this. I just need a little information.
He doesn't bite.
He's never put.
Because here's my thing about any kind of animals. Unless you're really comfortable and calm,
You're not going to touch him.
don't get near them because you're gonna tramp.
You're not going to touch him. He's going to be with me. He's my guy.
Hi.
He's my guy.
That's actually like now I want
Isn't
him.
he so sweet?
But wait, so they don't bite or do anything?
No,
Here's Walter.
Let me just calm
Todd, you
down.
want to take the box out of the way?
Yeah.
He's a good boy. I'll put him around my neck.
And then buddy. So how old is he? Is he
He's
like
6 years old.
So where did you get him?
At the reptile convention, there was a woman whose husband left her and left all the snakes.
Honey.
So she was selling them very cheap.
I wonder why he left her.
No, they were his snakes. He left her with the snakes. So she was like, get this asshole snakes out of my life.
So when the tongue comes out, is that how they smell?
Yeah, they're like curious, so they'll.
Hold on. Can
He's
we
a
make
good
sure
boy.
my dog doesn't kill
He
your
won't be near, yeah.
Where's Mona?
Mona's down there.
I'm just telling you.
Because she'll see like a threat.
Or just yeah. I think let me just remove the Rhodesian Ridgeback that is trained to kill snakes. Let's just not have her. Come on, Mona. I'm just gonna put her in here.
It would be a good clip.
It'd be funny.
Be a good clip. Be a good clip.
You're right.
We could sacrifice a snake for a clip.
I'm bad at business. Here's the thing about me. Sometimes I know there's something to worry about, and that was it. And now I feel comfortable.
Your face is so red.
There was a
still.
predator in the room.
Did you think it was a snake in here the whole time?
No. Nope. And I'm so used to being in dumb podcast studios with stupid shit around.
I felt bad.
Didn't even notice. What?
I felt bad that I did that too.
Hi, are you looking at me?
Thank you.
Hi, little buddy.
Isn't he so cute?
Oh God, I want you. Hi.
Isn't he so cute?
Am I projecting though?
Aren't they so cute? I did not think I would love snakes.
But so let me ask you a question, because horses are so.
Hi,
That
baby.
is so fucking awesome. Holy fuck, they're
He's
just like
so cute, yeah.
Well, I'm fascinated. Oh my God.
He loves hair extensions.
So what do they can you help me understand? What do they value? Like, can he feel like do they have nerves on their
Todd
skin?
knows
He
everything.
wants to keep warm.
There we go. So why is he on Annie?
He's not in my pussy, I'll tell you
I don't know
that.
what he's gonna-
He's not in my pussy. He's not a desert snake.
And then so what do they like value, and what is like, are they thinking about food all the time or just sometimes because they eat
He hasn't
rib?
eaten.
That one has not thought about food since we got him.
Why not?
He's just.
Don't they eat, like, once a year or something? Aren't they,
all
like-
pythons, they like barely eat. They go on like hunger strike.
Wait, he got into Annie's nose epic. Hi. So what are the dots on his nose? Are those smellies?
They're, heat pits. That's where they
Heat pits.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Todd
think
knows all
we
this
know a
stuff.
little something about heat pits.
Oh,
okay,
don't we? That's
you
what I call
dare.
Todd.
Wait, okay, I'm obsessed. Okay, so let me see. He's got
He
eyes
looks like you.
on either side. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
I kind
Do you
of.
kind of know what I mean?
So let me ask you, because horses have eyes on the side of their head. So if you look at them straight on, that's when they get confused, and people always want to do that. Like, do snakes? Do you want to get on the side of them?
No, they can see pretty well. Predators.
He was, when we asked, we wanted one that's like,
Back there. Hi.
we wanted one that's like good with people and wants to hang out,
Where
you know?
are you going, buddy? Okay, this is unbelievable.
He's so cute, right?
Can I shoot
Isn't
this
it crazy?
so that your viewers can see what's happening? Because by the way, they're just all muscle, right?
He's so cute.
Yeah,
He's such a
it's
sweet
like
guy.
Head and a body. So.
But they're just like one big ab.
By the way,
muscle.
Whitney, since she found out we're reptile people, just sends me videos of like snakes killing people and stuff.
By the way, why do I do that? I
like it.
I don't know
It's
why.
cute.
It's like people do that to me too. They send me like videos of horses, like horse care. They're like, "Isn't this cute?" It's like them being abused, or they'll just be like, "Pit bulls kill child." I'm like, sick. Hi, buddy. Oh my God, you are fucking awesome. So how long do they live? Because I feel like this is the life hack, because dogs and cats die so young because snakes kill them. But like, how long do they live?
What do they live, like 20
That
years?
one could probably live to like 30 years.
That's
35
wild.
years if, like, we really take care of it.
So when do you stop going "Ugh," every time it moves? How long did that take?
Not too long. He's really sweet.
Once you realize he's like never
Also,
gonna bite you.
Todd, our other snake bites,
Yeah, we have
and Todd got bit by him and he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all.
And
If
we
you
don't have
ever make
venomous
fun of
ones.
me about getting bit by a dog again, I swear to
It's
God.
going right for my ear, the one that you got
It
torn
hurts
off.
a lot less than getting.
He's trying to get into my hair extensions.
But let me ask you a question. So if a snake bites you, what's it doing? Is it like trying to set a boundary?
That one, yeah, it'll just like nip at you. It hurts less than a cat scratch.
What does it think you are to him?
Just
A warm
a
thing.
warm thing, yeah.
But like if this was in the no. Annie. Annie.
He loves my hair extension, I told you.
Annie. 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 I don't think you understand what the fuck is happening right now.
I feel it. He's in my ear.
Annie. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay?
That's her buddy.
I like him.
Wait, so do you think that they have like, wait, what the fuck is happening? I'm so sorry, podcast. Watching me take pictures of Annie is probably not like cinema gold, but like this needs to happen. Hold on, look up at me. I'm dying.
He's being so cute.
All right, you guys, if Annie ever tries to tell me I'm crazy again with the animals in my
Horse
house,
lady. Horse lady meets snake lady.
this is fucking bananas.
This one does not age well. Being a snake lady and
you
elderly
don't
snake.
understand what's happening. 'Cause I've never seen anything. You have to come. Wait, you have to come over here. You have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at, dude. Dude, you're literal Medusa, dude. You're literal Medusa. I fucking knew it, dude. This is not. This is you're pushing.
He
it, dude.
always rolls. The snake always
You
is so
guys,
funny and
Fear
cute.
Factor was canceled. I can't. Okay, so like, are you just fine with this, Annie?
I am. I like him. He's so cute. I was like afraid of them in the beginning. I was scared of them, but it didn't take a long time.
Yeah. How much ayahuasca did you have to take in order to be cool with a snake wrapping around your neck?
Look, it's more ketamine. I became the snake.
Dude, I did some ketamine and I'm not chill with this at all.
You didn't do the right kind.
We did different batches, bitch.
No, I did that batch.
I mean, this is the next level. I think like when you're doing this much plant medicine, you are kind of at one with the reptiles, I guess.
I will say my
are you a
shaman,
plant?
we named one of our snakes after my shaman and he's like really upset about it.
Why?
He doesn't like snakes. He's like, no, he's not into them.
It's not okay.
But it's a Brazilian rainbow bow, so we named it after him because he's
We
gay
are
and from Brazil.
hardwired to be afraid of snakes
Yeah.
because that's what killed us the most in the past, snakes and rats, right? So it's, like babies are afraid of pictures of spiders and snakes, even though they've never seen a spider or a snake. It's like
Yeah.
epigenetically like imprinted. But there also could be something with you and Todd's ancestry. Do they not have snakes in Thailand?
No, they got a lot of snakes.
Yeah, they're like everywhere. My lawyer, I told him how much I love Armenian people, and he just went, Armenians are the most dangerous people in the world.
Is he Armenian?
All around you.
Hi, buddy. You guys, I am in shock.
Ow, wait, we should have this on camera.
I'm speechless. I'm like truly
Oh
speechless.
my god, he's tangled. You might have to be with him for the show.
Oh,
Oh,
He's like in your hair.
that's so he's in whoever's hair that is. I think it's because I think it's Indian hair. I think he recognizes it from his home country. He's like, I know what this is.
I wish he came out of a box. I should have a flute.
I mean,
I will
he's
show the
Hold on,
fans.
he'll-
okay. Hi, buddy. Yeah,
it's coming out.
that's so amazing. Do you think he knows the difference between you two yet? Oh,
I think
that's
he likes her more. When he's with me, he's always trying to like get away. But when he's with her, he's like,
Yeah, because he has a nest to burrow into. Wait, this is bad. Hold on, this is. You might have to unclip this hair extension,
I got it.
Annie.
Do you have any peanut butter quick?
This is now a dreadlock, like a snake dreadlock. This is fully
All right.
okay. I'm like,
Oh, we did it. There is like a ball of dread.
Oh, he's so good.
good job, buddy. So
Good job.
if I
He
were to
loves it.
hold him, like, what do you think he'd
You wanna
do?
hold him?
Well, yeah. I mean,
He'll
what?
just wrap around you. It'd be
What?
sweet.
I mean, what do you think? Can you just slow down though?
Yeah. Just hold him right here.
This is like exactly.
You're gonna get over your
This is
fear.
exactly what happens
is
before
what
anal
we
sex.
wanna
You're like,
help
just
you.
hold on, just hold on. Just give me a second. Let me put my hair away.
He's like not head shy. You could touch his head. And
Yeah,
he's
you're like,
fine.
am I just doing this to impress men? It's like the same thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like, who's this for? Is this for the photo? Like, what are we doing?
Who am I impressing?
It's only gonna hurt for a little bit. Mama didn't raise no punk bitch. Okay, so what's the hole there? Is
That's
that
his butthole.
No, those are his
Two
legs.
buttholes.
Oh,
No,
those are his
his
legs.
They have legs.
I know
after.
nothing about snakes, by the way. I
They
just own them.
evolved.
Can
to
we
have these
just
little
let me
legs.
ask you a question? What would happen if it was more like not around my neck? What would happen if we just did it like
Yeah,
over
you could
here?
do that. Exactly. That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, just
And if
hold
it's and let me just ask you, if it starts coming towards my head, can you just be standing by?
him. if you want.
He's coming towards your head already.
He just likes the neck area because it's like
Warmer.
I don't know. But what if we like he's gonna want to go up there, is what you're saying?
He might.
What if
might.
we keep him like in this?
Yeah, yeah. If you hold him like this, he'll be fine. Like how I'm holding him.
Okay, and you're gonna stay like right here.
Yeah.
Ready?
This is like
They're gonna
And then
like
you're
him.
like,
oh
oh.
my god, there's organs in there.
He's like wrapping around me.
Okay.
She just starts jerking it off. You're like, Whitney, you slut.
I mean, hi. Buddy.
Isn't he so cute?
Oh my god, I want you.
Yeah, you can get like
He's
right
such a
underneath
good
his head.
boy.
He's a
So
good
what's
boy.
like what's their favorite like position to be in? Do they like?
He's
to
a
be,
ball python, so if he's
They like
scared,
doggy.
he'll
Do they
ball
like
up.
to be coiled? Hi.
Yeah, he'll ball up.
And then do they have nerve endings? Like, can you feel me?
Yeah.
You don't need to move the microphone closer to me. I've never heard the complaint. We couldn't hear Whitney well enough. Never, not once. Hi, mister.
We'll add subtitles if we have to.
We get that.
Hi, do you work at CAA or where are you now? So I cannot believe I mean, this is a dinosaur,
Isn't he so cute?
right? How long okay, so I was talking to someone the other day. Sharks are older than trees.
Okay.
Are frogs older than trees? We couldn't figure it out. Snakes are older than probably trees also, right?
I don't know. I don't think so, honestly.
Todd doesn't know a goddamn
They don't call
thing.
me Ho Rogan for nothing. Who would win in a fight
Do
between?
you think Rogan would hold that snake?
Men seem to be slightly more afraid of snakes than women,
Yeah.
I've noticed.
We're like used to them. We've handled a lot of snakes.
Rogan isn't scared of many things.
He's like the chillest snake.
But we
Hi.
we had Bill Burr on and I go, Burr, do you want to hold a snake? He goes, that's not what I came here for. He was so funny.
Hi. But it's just like they're just all muscle.
So
huh?
beautiful, right?
It's so like,
His name's Walter.
wait, come back up though. Where are you going? Don't go down. Are you trying to eat me out? Don't do that. I've already had enough snakes do that. Hi. Where are you going? You're
The
not-
snake's like, you're about to make it in Hollywood, young
Yeah,
lady.
exactly. I'm gonna put
Just
you in
let
the,
me in.
I'm gonna put you in the pictures. I mean, you
Oh, he's
are
so good.
okay. That is so cute.
Isn't he cute?
So, what would he be doing if he was in the wild? What country would he live in?
He's from Africa. He would be
He's
in termite mound.
This is a boa constrictor.
No, ball python.
But why does he want to go around? Isn't that what
He's
they
testing
do?
your
He is a constrictor, but he's a python.
I didn't see him do this to Annie.
he was doing it to my neck.
Okay, so
And
this
my
is
hair
fine.
extension
What's
was wrapped
happening?
around my
He's.
No, you'll see. They do like strike positions before they strike.
What is the strike position?
It's like they curl back and then they.
That's what he's
lunge forward.
doing.
No,
Like
no,
that.
no, no.
You can tell when he does
You know black mambas,
Uh-huh.
how they can get like stand up straight.
But they're venomous, right?
So
Yeah.
what's the deal? So dog people usually had trauma growing up. Cat ladies are normally single. What are snake people?
A
Todd
lot
never.
of addicts.
He wants to sell coke, but he's afraid of the fentanyl.
Is this like failed Twitch streamer? Like what are the?
This is a guy who's like, should I start a Twitch stream?
This is like what?
He likes the microphones.
You do, huh? And so when he puts his tongue out, that's like how they smell, right?
Yeah, it means it's curious and looking around.
And so what does he eat?
Rats. Frozen rats. We freeze them and then
He can
Yeah,
fit a
we're
rat in
not
his
gonna
mouth?
live.
Oh.
We don't live feed them. That's cruel.
And they're fine with that?
Yeah.
He's coming hard up here. Can you?
All right, get him,
I'm
Todd.
starting to, I don't
That
know.
was good.
Thanks,
That was
buddy.
really good.
But hold on, but you don't pull him too fast. He started to kind of panic there. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Oh, he's so cute. Good job, Whitney.
I
Good
love
job.
him.
Isn't he special? He's a special
It's
snake.
just when he's looking you in the
You're like, is
face
this
and
going
is like,
down?
I'm going that way.
Doesn't she look like a pretty hot snake, Whitney? Do you know what I mean?
I do pretty much exclusively eat hard-boiled eggs.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
love
weren't in the
hard-boiled
roast
eggs.
writers room when I was just like eating hard-boiled eggs and everyone was like, Jesus. Like when I'm really like,
Just like farting up a
yeah,
storm in there.
I put cream cheese on hard-boiled eggs and I just
Cream
deep throat them.
cheese?
Yeah.
Is that a thing other people have done?
Well, my
Were you
dad
pregnant?
probably.
That sounds pregnant.
No, but the best scrambled eggs is scrambled eggs with cream cheese.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That does sound good. A little cheese in them.
Yeah.
I like a scrambled egg. No, I've been doing this thing where, because I live in Venice and I never was doing it before, I've been walking to the beach and hanging out at the beach.
The Venice Beach?
The Venice Beach, but there's an area. But
Have you
this
gotten a
actually
tetanus
takes-
shot?
This is, no, I did lay back and there was tar on my back.
I mean-
We're like, what does that smell? And there was like a clump of tar on my back.
Yeah, no, that was fentanyl cum.
A clump of tar.
What are you talking about?
But listen, but I went and I was telling Todd, I
that
wasn't
was
going to tell
Jeremiah
Todd.
Watkins.
I was not going to tell Todd, but while I was there was like this guy that was like picking up trash, and I was like, oh, I'll help him pick up trash. And then I was like, I called Todd. I was like, I feel like I should like pick up trash when I go to the beach, like just bring a trash bag, like it just feels like nice, you know, to pick up trash. And Todd goes, why don't you come back? Why don't you say what you said? He goes, why don't you come back home and pick up the trash in our apartment? I'm always like, should I clean the house or go to the beach?
Why don't you clean the trash out of our comforter?
Like, it is disgusting here.
So Venice Beach is tough. I mean, that is where COVID began.
It's there are a lot of Asians.
Yeah,
And,
free syringes.
The tar was, I didn't feel like it was gross until I brought a clump of tar home.
On
When
your-
I brought the clump of tar home, I went, this is bad.
Annie, it wasn't tar. Like tar is other places too. Like where would it? Like drugs?
There was a
from
clump-
drugs.
No, there was a clump of, it was tar.
It smelled like gas.
It was tar. It was a clump of tar. I don't know how. I don't know how.
Okay.
I had laid back.
Okay.
I was doing a meditation. I laid back and a dog came up and licked my face and slipped tar under my back.
Mhm. Gavin Newsom for president.
Listen, Gavin, great guy.
The guy's a psychopath. Like what? He's like American Psycho. I feel like he jerks off to his own reflection.
But don't you think you should have him on the pod?
Gavin Newsom? No.
You wouldn't?
RFK till I die.
Did you have him on?
I had RFK on. And RFK, by the way, Robert Kennedy Jr., which, by the way, I don't know shit about fuck. Like, I'm like on neither side at this point. I only feel comfortable talking about politics now because I just do not identify as like someone that knows anything
votes.
about anything.
As
And
a voter.
at this point, it is like sports for dorks. And like,
Yeah.
I'm like, both sides are like bonkers. So RFK comes into my house at Kennedy, okay? And he walks in. You've been to my house. Like, I wanted to make a very minimalist, chill house, right? He comes in, he goes, do you live here? And I was like, yeah, this is my house. He goes, how come there's no photos anywhere?
Oh, I'm sorry, because my family's not the Kennedys.
I know. He was like,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have the Kennedys.
he literally is like, do you have like a family or anything? And I was just like, when a Kennedy thinks your family situation's sad, I'm like, most of your family members have died in plane crashes or been assassinated, and my family situation is sad.
Do you know that I met Ted Kennedy at a funeral?
Ted Kennedy, is he still alive?
No, he's dead.
Is he the one that
Yes,
the woman died in Chappaquiddick?
Chappaquiddick or whatever.
You're appropriating. Stop it.
Chicka,
Stop.
chicka bow wow. He was banging her.
Yes.
I met him. My great uncle was ambassador to India under JFK. So
This is where the snakes come from. So
And
wait, your great uncle.
my great uncle was this guy named John Kenneth Galbraith, and he was a famous economist, and he was
Galbraith is a famous name.
That's my mom's dad's first cousin's husband. Through adoption.
The math is not mathing.
Through adoption.
That's wild. Galbraith, I feel like I read that in college.
Yeah,
some of
you
those
definitely did at Penn or
books.
something. I did not go to a college. Do you know that my
That's
dad? My
favorite thing
dad
you
worked
said,
at Penn.
sorry. So Annie did the roast of me, of.tv / Whitney streams free. No porn, don't panic. And she said something about like something in a book. And she goes, the first line in that joke is that I've ever read a book. Never read one, not once.
I know everyone's like, she's reading the teleprompter. I'm like, guys, just be happy I'm reading.
Time out to roast herself.
Guys, be happy there's reading happening. It's a struggle.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, but I was going to say, Penn. Okay, so my dad worked at Penn and he had a deal with them where he could get like free Penn tuition for any of his kids, or he could get like a portion of Penn's tuition for any other school. And he picked correct and did not get the free Penn tuition because none of us would have been able to get into Penn. I mean, it would have been like a wasted free.
But also I love that going to Penn is like such a big deal, or going to Ivy League schools. And in the last like month, it's become deeply embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I went to Penn State, the one where the football coach all the kids. Like, not you,
like,
Penn.
yeah.
No, I don't fuck with them because they were just like, Jews belong in tunnels. Like, what was like?
I know, it's so
there was
weird.
like a press conference where they were all like, kill the Jews.
Everything that swings is wild. It's like, it's gonna be fun to see what happens with your son. And you're going to have to support whatever the fuck you want. You're going to have to be taking him to protests and shit.
I would like to hire you to homeschool my son. Can you?
He's going to have to teach me how to read. He's 3 months old.
I want to teach my kid how to like garden, grow his own food, hunt. Like the apocalypse is coming, Annie. Like what's our plan?
You want him to be all genders?
Yeah. No, he's a boy. He's staying a boy.
That's the kiss
hot
of
take.
Death. Kiss of death that you said that.
But I do think...
He's tucking his little penis right now as you say that. He's doing a little baby mangina.
Do you know how big baby's balls are? I mean, it's kind of shocking.
Wild. Well, it's interesting to see baby balls because then you like see like the lineage of what a ball sack is because they have that little seam. You know, like baby balls.
What is that seam?
It's
all balls have it. It's not just baby balls.
But when you see it little,
Tom's
you go,
not that young. Okay. There is a seam. I thought the seam was a part of circumcision, but that just comes naturally. But I think it's the way that it's done. Like after exploring a lot of the options.
Where the rabbi kisses
it's also,
when the rabbi sucks
the Dalai Lama just starts sucking on it.
They're like, it's cultural.
I hate you guys. So I do think that the way that it's done is a big thing because if it's done right in the hospital, it's anesthetized and whatever. But it's like if you do wait like 6 days for all the nerve endings to come in and then do it at like a party and everyone's like clapping after, like I know it's going to come off anti-Semitic. That's not what I'm doing. I have 25% Jewish. You can't do this.
I'm 25% Jewish too.
I have tunnels under this house.
Yes.
I had them put in.
I have a tunnel inside my body. Okay. Where Jews have been.
How many? Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to do.
Not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No offense.
I mean, comics, Jews.
I like
synonymous.
Mixing race.
Excuse me?
I like that Todd's Asian and we're mixing it up.
That's actually, biodiversity is actually good.
No, when I went to freeze the eggs, the doctor was so excited when he's like, Todd's Asian?
Well, he's Asian.
But I also thought maybe he's putting his sperm in the eggs. I was like, oh my God. He's like, yes, I can fertilize these ones.
He was just like a blonde with an Asian.
All of them end up being why are all the embryos Asian?
I'm really glad that you did that.
I'm really glad I did that too.
What's the plan?
They did just send me notice that they're going to raise the rent for the eggs in the freezer. I'm like, you already have that. You don't get to raise the rent.
What? Because California has no electricity left? I've thought about that a lot. Like, do you guys have a generator for the embryos and the eggs?
Or they're like, you're lucky we're not in Alabama and forcing you to have them. Because in Alabama, they're now considered children. So we're parents.
Yeah. No, I found out I was pregnant in Texas. Why do you think I have a kid? But so what's the plan? Because you have embryos fully on ice.
I have no plan.
And then how many can I ask?
4.
4.
4.
Can I have a couple for my...
Yes, well, I was going to give them to Josh Potter if we don't use them to try to fix his eye, the stem cells.
Which, by the way, Josh Potter went up to the guy that I'm dating and his friend and thought he knew them, and they didn't have the heart to not he knows. The thing with Josh is his other senses are strong. Josh went up to Pat and was like, "Hey, dude, how are you?" and fully had a conversation with my dude's friend. He told me about it. He knows. He did? Yes, he knows he has spidey sense in other ways. Like, oh, so he just pranks people? I hate that shit. No, he didn't prank them. He thought he knew them, and everyone knew that it was too intense that nobody could get out of it, but every party knew that it was the wrong person. And then they all were like, we have to land the end of this conversation and part ways and hope no one talks about it again. Do you know the famous story of Josh Potter
going to Allie McCoffsey, doing her podcast. And where Allie used to live, there was a moat. Okay. Josh stepped into the moat. Okay. He going to do like a pretty girls podcast, all excited, right?
Shit.
Stepped
Did he
into
have on his monocles?
They fell off when he was submerged in water. Full body in. Then just did the podcast wet. Just did it wet. I mean, it's so fucking funny. He was on my podcast going, I'm going to get my license. I don't care. I'm going to drive again. I'm like, Josh, you fell into a moat. If you got in a car accident and Josh Potter stepped out with one milky eye, it's like, I'm livid. I'm livid.
What is the condition? I'm not laughing at the
what
condition.
Is it called? It's
I just got it.
Detached retina. And then the other one could go at any point. So that's why he lives in a constant state of fear of being just fully disabled.
Sure. Was it from an accident?
I'm trying to get him a girlfriend because if he doesn't know, it's just he was like a preemie.
Oh, it's just from preemie stuff?
Yeah. But I'm trying to get him a girlfriend because
like we're online, like from Russia.
If he goes blind, I have a Josh. I'm his emergency contact.
I have a couple people like this in my life.
I know you do. And unfortunately, they're all guys, so we can't set them up with each other.
Where like if their health goes bad, it's on me.
Yeah.
And they're in their like early 40s. Like it'll be like a 35-year thing of like, oh, like Grey Gardens, like Whitney just has like a couple handicapped people to live with her.
We looked at a house when there was like a time where we were looking at houses. We're not ready yet, but
why not? Just curious.
Why not?
I just said that because the audience is probably like, why not? I'm an advocate for
financially, we're just not ready.
Yeah.
But it'll
happen.
happen.
If you're like, we talked to the snakes, they weren't into it.
Yeah, the snakes were like, we like an apartment. It feels more at home. It feels more comfortable.
There was a moat. We didn't want to lose Josh.
We like the leather. We like the leather couch and the strobe lights. We don't want to leave. But we looked at a house and there was like a tree house that said Josh on it. And it was like, Josh, we got to get this house. There's this place for you to live. Like, we don't want him going upstairs, though, if he's blind.
A little house for the Keebler health.
He can make us our cookies.
I know. I do. I have a friend who's...
But
Josh is Nick, and every time I see like a big dog crate, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, those like igloo dog crates.
I'm like kibble that's like a little more like
whenever I see like a
based.
prefab house that you could just like put up in your... I did during the pandemic. Do you remember when do you remember when I bought that huge outdoor tent?
Do you remember when you... How about... Oh, no.
Do you remember when I almost killed Taylor Tomlinson?
Oh, you almost murdered Taylor Tomlinson? It's like, you know what she does? She brings people over that really aren't supposed to be here. Like, Taylor was busy, okay?
It was a pandemic.
She was making videos with Sam.
Okay, that is true.
Just kidding, Taylor. We love you, and we'll forget
We're not
that.
Just kidding.
We're gonna forgive you for this.
By the way, she's not watching this. We're fine. So Taylor and I, we were touring together. We were writing a script together. I've enveloped her.
She wasn't supposed to be here for this, Whitney. Okay.
I was trying to harvest her eggs and take her youth.
No, you were trying to turn her into an influencer, and I watched it happen.
Look, here's my thing.
You were content. I loved it.
Born to be a momager.
No, you were Chris Jennering her. She put her on...
You know how many people have asked me to manage them?
She put her on an egg, okay? This is a decorative egg.
I put her on a side table from CB2. From CB2.
Which is not Crate and Barrel. It's the off-brand version.
The one for gay people.
Yes, it's the gay men and Annie Lederman. Everything happens in CB2. But it was a decorative, like, Fabergé egg. And as eggs do, it shattered under her leg.
I just think she has such a beautiful figure
that you wanted to shave some of her thighs off. She was shaved. She was shaved.
So literally, I'm trying to take a picture of her like in the water, and I hear like, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then she just falls.
Her legs completely through its blood.
She falls through a truly
it
like
looked like
concrete.
Jaws. It looked like a scene from Jaws.
I mean, the fact that she did not like sever her Achilles.
You could really tell she's truly traumatized. She did not react the way you're supposed to react when that much damage is. She's like, it's fine.
We're all hysterically laughing and we're like, I got it. I rolled on it. And it did do well.
How about when you were like, you were already tagging, you were like, influencers in the wild. You were like tagging while she was still gushing blood.
I know.
But okay. Also,
we're going to get a Band-Aid partnership.
I went to your June Shine party when you came out with your June Shine.
Mm-hmm.
was a Halloween party. I came as a sexy shaman. I was wearing extensions this long. I was smoking weed at that time.
Right.
So part of my costume was that I was burning sage. So I was bringing around burning sage. I had a little bucket for ayahuasca and I was burning sage. And then we were smoking weed in the restaurant. Now you're not allowed to smoke weed in a restaurant, but
For sure not.
but my plan was I'll put it with the sage.
Who were you sitting with?
I was sitting with, I think, your agent and his
Okay.
there was a hot gay couple
Okay.
that was there. And I was passing the joint with the sage, we can play this off like it's just the sage burning.
Sure.
While I was doing that, and I had a candle burning, this was part of the costume, I lit my hair extensions on fire.
By the way, this is in a state that is known for having fires that decimate
I'm wild when I start fires, baby.
thousands of homes. I mean, you guys saw me
Of
be
rich people's homes.
publicly destroyed trying to save a giraffe in a wildfire. She comes
Guys,
into
you may remember, and that we're not talking about Taylor Thomason. We're talking about an actual giraffe.
and Annie just walks around California, a desert, a notorious desert and fire zone.
I go to Whitney.
With 9 different props.
And they went up. It was like,
It did go. We have the video.
There's no video because Whitney.
I have the video. Someone has the
of
video.
it going on fire.
Maybe.
I think of me telling
I'll
you.
sell it to you for $1,000.
Whitney going. I know how much money you have, but it's gonna be more than 1,000. She goes, "Did you film it?" I come over to tell her, and she goes, "Was it filmed? Was it filmed?"
She's like, "I just caught on fire." I'm like,
"Was
#JukeShine, desert booch or whatever.
But I don't think it was filmed. I hope it was filmed because it was the funniest.
Lip gloss, bitch.
It was so funny. He's like, your lips better not have been that dry. We're trying to sell some desert coolers. But it was so fucking funny. It was so good.
That was, if you didn't come with it, that was the night that me, Hannah Stocking, and a bunch of people, I don't remember, it all dressed up in costume, went to go stop by Tim Dillon's on the way, and he gave us the wrong address.
That is so fun on
We
purpose.
were in a giant party bus. No, he
That's
was just
so funny.
giant
That's a
party
good
bus.
troll.
I was 2 hours late to my own launch party. We finally
Well, I was 3 hours late, bitch. Don't worry. I saw you the whole time.
I know, right? We'd finally get to Tim's house. By the way, half the people couldn't get in because they weren't vaccinated. You know what I mean? It was like a whole nightmare.
It was a vaccine.
And then, so we finally get to Tim's house. It's in some like candelabra of a glass building.
Every once in a while, Tim reminds you he's gay. A lot of times you're like, he seems so straight, and then every once in a while you're like, this is a gay man.
It's just like Epstein's apartment building. It's just like the mosque or something. And we go in, and it's all of us. Hannah Stocking is in a moonbounce. She's in a blown up octopus for no reason.
She was being Ursula, I think. Wasn't she Ursula?
Right. Like the bitch knows how to get views. Whatever she was doing was right, and we were wrong. And so I was like, push up bra. She's like, blow up. I'm like, all right. And so we go. He's having a full sit down dinner with 5 YouTubers I've never met: Cody Ko, Smosh, Booty Boo, Bum Bum, I don't know. And
Hannah knew all of them.
We walk in, totally. We walk in, Tim doesn't even get up. He just keeps eating. 12 of us storm in.
And then immediately have to leave.
And I was just like, I'm not letting this be awkward. And it was just all these children. I'm like, is this the Nickelodeon upfronts? What's happening? And then
listen,
we
I
barely
don't
made it
know
to the
what
party.
this bitch is talking about. She invited the cheerleaders the child cheerleaders to live in her house.
From Netflix's Cheer.
I was like, you're going to go to prison. You cannot have children at your house. They're definitely going to do drugs.
Ghislaine Maxwell is going to get off. And I think we all need to learn from that.
And it's sexually, because she's going to be fingering her to get all of her secrets.
It's not called grooming. It's called mentoring. There's a difference. But yeah, all the girls from Cheer on Netflix.
Don't say it was girl. It was every single one of them.
No, not the one that went to jail
well,
for doing what you're implying that I'm doing. How dare you? I do this thing because I know when anyone asks me to do something and I say yes, I'm never going to do it. So
yeah, hence this podcast.
It's what you were talking about with Josh Potter, and whenever I'm like, yeah, stay here anytime, and they'll be like, great, and I'm like, well, that was just a fake thing.
I know. It's why did you think it was real?
And then people are like, so when can I stay with you? And I'm like, oh no, that wasn't real. I thought you knew that. That was just a formality. It's what we were talking about the other day when I'm like, I lie sometimes by accident because there's just figures of speeches where if I'm like, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. That just means bye.
Yeah, can you leave my premises?
I'm not gonna call you tomorrow. We all know that. That's just bye.
My feelings are hurt.
No, we never address the personalities, but we can do that another time.
No, I was thinking about what
You
I
just
was.
had wind down energy.
No, I was. No. I was thinking. You're so sensitive.
No, I'm just.
No, she's like, I must be bombing.
By the way, no, I'm just doing.
She
what-
rubbed her eye. I must be being boring. We can wind down though because you have to go to bed.
I'm just doing what Annie does. Like, just I see this thing, and I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, I love it.
I know, I love it so much.
We did an hour. Whitney has a big day tomorrow.
Big day.
She also has a child, and I love Mommy Whitney, and I have been a little jealous
Really?
that someone's on those titties and it's not me.
I mean, if you want to drink my breast milk, we can try.
I do want to drink your breast milk.
Okay.
Is there any?
I mean,
Not out of your tit.
Not
sexu-
no. Oh no. There's none like in a bottle somewhere. No.
Put it in the Olipop.
I mean, I could like get you some.
Out of your tit?
Yeah. Oh, that's gross. We just had a snake shit on our necks.
Oh, imagine this naked shit on us.
But
the views.
I do think that it supposedly tastes
Have you done this?
no, he's not.
He's lied. He said he did. Oh my God. It's on her scar from her dog's biting her.
It really is.
Oh, okay. I'm scared.
Wait.
Oh, I touched you with my nose. Right with my nose. Ooh. It tastes like almond milk kind of.
Oh, really?
It's healthy.
Huh?
Cereal milk. Yeah, it's like cereal milk.
Really?
Ew,
I've never
you did
tasted
fucking-
it.
Ew, Whitney, you're just squirting in his mouth?
No, I'm not. No.
Ew, it's an ex's breast milk? That's
Yeah, I
nasty.
know.
Get out. Get out.
I know. But wait, there's two things I know we're
Cereal milk, it
edgers
really
over
was.
here, but we did not finish the Whitney tried on personalities.
No, I was saying that I learned that is like actually how you succeed in Hollywood.
Oh, right.
From your podcast.
No, but I have done things. I am totally like unfettered by like the most embarrassing things. Like sometimes you get like I definitely was like I'm pants person now. Like I'm gonna wear like black pants and like a button
I've
down.
seen you.
Like I'm gonna wear like boots. Like
I've
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
be like sweater girl to soften myself because people say I'm
Now you're
intimidating.
glasses girl now.
No, I just can't say I'm Josh Potter. No, I don't want to put contacts on.
I thought it was Ali Wong on that first episode of Taylor's show. I go, Ali Wong.
And I'm like pregnant with the glasses. Like Ali Wong
No,
should
you
sue
had a
me.
newborn. I remember the whole thing.
But I
I
definitely
watched the whole episode.
I'm definitely guilty of being like,
You trying to win that show was really funny. You were so mad that you didn't win.
oh, at Taylor Tomlinson's.
Oh, I'm too competitive for things like that.
By the way, I obviously won.
no, you were
and
like,
they-
I'm sorry. He doesn't even know what the animal is, and he's winning. I saw the whole thing.
I come to win. And Taylor, I love you. I love the show at
But
midnight.
what you did was you did her dirty.
But no. Everyone knows I won. It's fine.
Watching you get like truly like, am I fucking seriously not going to win? That was
But
primetime entertainment.
let's have the audience vote. Who won?
Guys, go back and watch this episode.
I won.
Go watch Whitney's episode yesterday.
Let's
if
be
you didn't
honest.
watch
You
it.
know they have to give points to the losers because everyone feels bad.
Right.
And we know I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could say you're lapping the others in your career.
Look, here's the thing. So
I can say you were a get for that
I'm-
first step.
I love Taylor Tomlinson and I'll do anything for her. Including
I won't keep her safe. I won't keep her safe, but I will get her views.
I will do anything for you, including pretend to lose on your TV show. No, I definitely play to win. Like I'm the person at game night who's like, there's rules for a reason.
Yes.
Like I'm like time. Like
But do the rules not matter when you're losing? And all of a sudden you're like, why are we doing these rules?
no, because I don't lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
have to escape room.
Watch your mouth.
We have to escape room.
But
We have to. You'll like it.
I do need to find a gear where I don't like have to be good at something. I can just like suck at something. I did it with bowling recently and I was
mothering. That'll be a good one. Try with that. Try with that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. And you're in the public eye, so people will
I
let you
have
know.
released all kinds of perfectionism. It was recently pointed out to me by a father of two that you're not supposed to do tummy time on your dining room table.
Training him to be on like really unsafe surfaces.
He's just going through like the ashtrays full of cigarettes. Like,
It's a wooden table. He's just got splinters all over his stomach.
I was like, no, this is perfect. He'll be like closer to me. And it's like, oh, but there's a 3-foot drop off. Got it. Okay.
He is so cute. Can I ask you about your vagina? Is it doing better after what happened to it?
The
After what he
feedback
did
is
to it?
pretty good.
Listen, a lot of doctors have been in there, if you know what I mean, and they're not on call.
No, I mean, look,
I saw it before. I haven't seen it after. Does it look different?
the myth that it totally changes all that is a myth.
If you have enough money. If at the moment you go, can you fix this
The
up?
doctor I flew in from Dubai did a great job.
Oh my God. Your pussy has like really big like Turkish teeth from those Turkish doctors.
No, I did. I mean, when it was all, being restored.
Are you embarrassed talking about this?
No, I'm not embarrassed. Rob's in the room.
Up. Yeah.
And so, no, I did.
Well, he would know.
I did say to my doctor,
There's no secrets
I was
here.
like, let's not be a feminist about this. Let's just be cool.
Let's stitch her on up, okay?
Yeah.
Let's make her young.
She handled business.
Let's make her young. Let's
You
give her a
know.
little lift.
But
too.
it is shocking. And I think I've been in so many shitty sitcom writers' rooms where the main joke is like, you had a kid, your pussy ruined your body. Like it doesn't.
Has she seen my set recently?
I think, yeah. I think, that's it. And I guess it just is hard to believe, but I also didn't have a big baby. I don't know if this is going to go over poorly on Reddit, but like, you don't have to have
There's no looking at Reddit. It's over.
Right.
Reddit does not exist.
It does.
No, but when you want to see TMJ.
What's the female Reddit? Like Sephora.com?
We're not worried. No, females are not.
Like, are you dating my boyfriend.com or whatever that Facebook group is?
Pinterest.
That's exactly
Do you like
it.
my Pinterest board?
Like Tumblr? Like, what is...
Where are girls online? Yeah, no, they're like watching like Taylor Swift TikToks or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Reddit
know.
is very much...
Or therapy
out
TikTok.
in there and at
But
it.
Reddit is really good for finding information about things. Like if I'm like, does ketamine go with
Mushrooms and cocaine
yeah, exactly.
and fentanyl.
How do you boof it? How much do you put into
Can I
sugar
just
grass?
eat a frog from Runyon Canyon?
Do you bite on the frog?
Yes.
Does the frog have to die or can it live?
Right. Can I put a Tide Pod in?
But for searching your own name, it doesn't exist. No, it's okay. Everything's fine. I'm at peace with all that has happened and all that will happen.
It's fine.
I learned from a Instagram post that anxiety is thinking about the past and
You need to block Brene Brown.
No, wait, what is it? Oh, we won't mention it here, but one of your best moments. We're in the pool and you said you had a hot take about Brene Brown and then you went under the water. You went, sorry, and I'm not gonna say what it was. We're not gonna say it, but I agree.
I'm right.
But you're right.
Tell me
but
I'm
she had a
wrong.
hot take and then she submerged herself in water and blew bubbles. And I had already been in love, but I felt deeper in love. It was very funny.
Here's the thing about being maybe, I don't know, a female comedian or like a woman, like with every now and then you have to be comfortable with being eventually right.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys you'll see.
Yes.
You'll see.
But also it's kind of like, have your opinion. I'm going to get my people. And if you're not my people,
And if
scram.
it pisses you off, it's because you know deep down that I'm saying some shit that resonates. And
But also if it pisses me off, you're saying something that resonates. If I'm pissed, it's because you got me.
Are you doodling during your own podcast?
I
you
have
bored?
a little ADD. No, but I'm thinking about if I want to talk about, do you know the stuff that happened with Jay Shetty? Are you friends with him?
He has been on my podcast before. The stuff is that he
Wasn't on a monk?
has Samanage.
Is there anything great? I'm like, what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, guys.
I don't want to.
Can you ask
draw
your
the
great
conclusion.
uncle's cousin's dad what's going on with these
Listen,
Indians?
what is going on?
I mean, but here's what I'll say. Like, comedians, we're like too honest. We're like, okay, so I was when I was 6. No, not 15. Like, we're so accurate. It's almost like a problem. Like, it drives me nuts when on podcasts, we're always like, I've said this before, but it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, we're so specific and because we just cannot lie. There's like, it's almost like a Tourette's. Like, we're almost like too honest and we overshare. So these guys are just like, yeah, I'm a monk.
I mean,
basically.
He's not a comic.
Was that, I know, but I'm saying like the podcasters.
They're like, that
are exaggerating their backstory
my
or whatever.
daughter had anthrax. What are you going to
do? Are you not entertained? You know what I mean? It's that. It's
what
like,
if it was like his daughter was like doing coke?
But like
and
men lie about their past, we contour our face.
Don't say it at my contoured face.
I'm just saying it's like.
When I did her podcast yesterday, which I hope you guys are watching both of them, which it literally 10,000 hours
Unless you have
of
a
content.
truck.
And she
10,000 hours is how long this has been so far?
she goes, yeah, we've gotten our podcasting reps in. She's like, Todd, she goes, do you have like dirt on your nose? And I'm like, no, it's like contour. She's like, no, what? I go, it's contour.
It's like
contour.
like, bitch.
Is it contour, bitch? You fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up.
It was coffee from your thing, I swear.
But also,
you did have a little because it wiped
sometimes
off.
I don't mind it looking ratch. I like it to look. I ain't a liar.
I'm like, is that a snake bite? Like, what's on your face?
It's snake shit.
But I do. It's probably that. Like, we wear like push-up bras and high heels. Like,
and people say they were a monk.
no, I'm just saying, like,
You're trying to keep your friend.
no. I'm just look.
How embarrassing for J-Lo and Ben. He was there. He officiated.
I
their
think there's
wedding.
other reasons they're embarrassed, but okay.
Did you go to their wedding?
I did not go to their
Are
wedding.
you friends with them?
No.
We gotta go.
Well, I'm not.
humiliating.
I don't.
I do like your famous friends are very eclectic, and it's really the parties I've come to, the people I've met at your house is so funny.
Like who? Like,
It'll be like,
because everyone says I have like all these famous friends. I feel like, I mean,
yeah, but it would be like,
which is funny because to famous people that aren't comics, unknown comics are like celebrities to them because they're like scared. Everyone's scared of comedians.
they're like, oh no, Melissa Etheridge is like, they better not do a joke about my shoulder pads. The only way I will do Josh Adam Meyer's singing show is if it's Melissa Etheridge.
Okay.
Don't you think that's my only move?
I think I can make that happen.
Josh Potter, well, she doesn't need to come, but that would be cool.
Oh.
But Josh Potter was like, you got to do like, do you see me in like a
Come
blazer?
to my window.
Just
Heaven.
like really
Yeah.
like.
Am I the only? You know what? Yes, I will actually. Have you done that yet? Singing?
I don't want to do it. I hate the idea of it. It's
by the
my
way,
worst-
I thought I was
he
the only
always
person.
thinks he's like begging. He's like, Todd, you got to get her doing. He's like, she doesn't want. That's not what. It's
I
like,
can't stand. It's like you're really good at this thing. Now do this thing you
Oh,
suck at.
and also I hate to be the hater, but it is like to watch Joe DeRosa living two of his dreams really pisses me off. Watch they fit you.
They don't fit me at all.
Do they look good on your penis?
No, I hate
Do
your
they make your
guts.
penis look big?
Okay, so
She's like,
I'm trying to think.
you have
famous
to go
people.
somewhere tomorrow. We did
Yeah,
good.
I do.
We did good.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Todd. Oh, so Todd
Like,
goes.
subscribe.
I go like, I was like, I feel like I came. And Todd just goes, your only job is to be yourself. And you're yourself. You're always yourself with Whitney.
I never, but I'm still figuring out who that is.
No,
we're
but
still
you saying
auditioning
that is
personalities.
good.
Yeah,
But
we're
you
still
saying that is you.
hashing out a couple personalities. We haven't decided on one yet.
This is my favorite schizophrenic friend. No, you're always the same. You just dress weird. But it's never not the same type of weird.
I've like settled into
No, you're the best.
like rhinestone cowgirl.
You're the fucking best. This is very cute. I was shocked. I was very impressed.
I mean, I'm so, like, this is coming from someone who
I
has
know.
spray tan on tan lines that go up like
I
from
do.
her
I give
asshole.
myself a
Yeah, like how am I? This is coming from someone that sprays on her abs. Like, how am I getting criticized? This is someone that wears a snake as jewelry, and I
That snake
dress
was wearing me
crazy,
as jewelry.
and I dress crazy. You also haven't seen her bright orange, like faux fur jacket that
you
she's
seen
sitting on, that my dog thought was a dog bed.
Oh, how cute when she came up here. What a cutie. Your breast milk was delicious.
Oh.
I feel young. Now to get that adrenochrome, what am I gonna do?
I do eat babies. Like, that's the word on the street.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for doing this. I know you're a busy girl.
Thank you.
And I miss you being my mom, but it's okay.
You're a
I love
deadbeat
you.
mom.
I love you.
I love you. Do you like sign off a certain way?
No, who cares? It's Anniewood. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that
Smash
bell.
the like button.
Click that bell. Comment below if you think Taylor Thomas should sue Whitney, but she has umbrella insurance. Okay, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought was insurance for when you get beat over the head by Chris Brown.
Come at me,
Anyway,
bro.
guys, thank you so
Ella,
much.
Ella,
We love you.
hey.
We really do. We love each other.
It's the meat and potatoes.
Welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the Stannies, Annies, and Fannies, and all of the Zika nannies. Yeah, welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the Stannies, Annies, and Fannies, and all of the Zika nannies. I'm gonna ayahuasca. I'm about to prosper. Blingy on my drinky, and Randy is living proper. Protector of the sick, she never let her fishes die. Never known to tell a lie, she even fixed Todd's eyes. Shout out to the slugs, shout out Woody's too, shout out Esther and Kalila and the Anniewood crew. Cause this is Anniewood. You know that this is how I'm living, real and never pretending shit. You know that it's a gift. Welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the standies, annies, and fannies, and all of the see nannies.